Hey YouTube, how's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's doing well, staying healthy, and just being safe around other people. So today, what I'm going to do is just pretty much make a vlog about just doing some basic maintenance. I have the fuel filter delete, the block fuel filter delete kit from Fleece, that block that you throw in there, and I have the fuel filter relocation from what's it called? dieselfuelfilterkits.com. So I'm going to be changing those filters. I haven't changed those filters yet. This is to be the first time. They say usually do it within a year or 10,000 miles. I'm just under 10,000 miles, and last time I changed them, or when I installed the kit, was January of 2019. So figured it'd just be some time to change the filters and get her all cleaned up. I was going to hold off, but I'm going to just knock it out today. And if you look over here, here's our actual fuel filters. What we're going to be changing: the Baldwin part number BF46031, and then the Cat fuel filter 1R TAC 0750. So just going to be a spin on, spin off type install, and it should be fairly quick and fairly simple. Here's a fuel filter bracket, so that hooks up, and there's like one fuel line that actually reroutes it. So that's it. Now I'm just going to install the new filters. New fuel filters are in. Let's go start her up. Make sure she's not leaking.
Click the I Pre-Check banner and you can be pre-approved instantly, all without hurting your credit. Then we'll bring your test drive to you. That's right, Boomer Kia brings the test drive.
That was my fault. I didn't prime the fuel lines. I got a little happy.
Western Equipment is having a blowout sale on new remaining 2017, 2018, and 2019 25 to 38 horsepower tractors.
There we go. Good pressure. And she sounds mean.
Look under, no fuel leaks. That's just from the change. Nothing dripping off of the actual drive shaft.
Go in here to our settings. And hold the reset. Good to go. Last time I changed it, I believe the mileage was at like 24,000, so we're at 33,858. Should be good to go. All right, guys. The other day, obviously you guys heard about my wheel fiasco. It was unfortunate. It is what it is. It happened. Drove down there. If you guys didn't see the story, pretty much 780 miles round trip. I was supposed to go meet with a guy to get some wheels for the truck. They're 26x14 American Force Morphs on 37-inch Furies. I was going to swap them my wheels plus some cash on my end and pick up those wheels. Got down there, and there was a lot of false advertising with the condition of the wheels. The scribing on the wheels, I guess you could say, instead of saying American Force at the top and at the bottom, it said American Force and then the drop shop at the bottom. Nothing about that shop, I mean, that's bad. It's just I didn't want that on my wheels, and I'm not advertising for anybody. So I just wanted to backfill you guys on that story. So later on in that video, I said I was going to do a probably just go down to a 24x14 American Force morphs and some Nittos. I slept on it for a few days, didn't find any wheels. A few people hit me up. I posted in a few Facebook groups about trying to find some wheels. Some people got back to me with some amazing prices. With that being said, I kind of stepped back a little bit, and I'm trying to think, hey, which direction do I want to take this truck? Do I want to go for aesthetics, or do I want to go for a little bit of performance? And my opinion, or my decision, is I'm going to take care of the truck first. I can always do aesthetics later on. So with that being said, I'm going to do some mods that are probably smart for the truck and better for the truck long term. I know it's got low miles, not a big deal. Obviously all the performance stuff that's got done to it, whether the second gen swap, the tuning, things like that, that's all done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change course, and I'm going to take this truck in another direction. So next thing I'm going to do some gears. After me and Cam from Everything Diesel talk a lot, and I've been wanting to do gears for a while. I know I have a weak point when it comes to that. 37-inch tires, a second gen swap. I know the transmission's obviously the Achilles heel of this truck. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to help transmission out right now, and I'm going to do some gears. Ordered some gears off of Summit Racing, and they should be here by Friday. And then my buddy is going to install them over at 4 Wheel Parts at his shop. So with that being said, gears are on the way. Next thing I'm going to do is probably start looking at transmission, whether it's going to be the valve body or a full build. Probably going to go just a valve body right now. We'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we get there, and turn up my line pressure and just kind of get the shifts better. So this wasn't a decision I took lightly, because I wanted to, obviously I like the looks of it, but I think I need to do some things right for the truck before I start, putting new shoes on her. So that's the way we're gonna go. We're gonna do a little course change here, course correction, and make the truck a reliable platform, and then start looking at wheels and tires again. I'm not sure when that's gonna be, but that'll be not too far down the line. But so next thing's coming up, gears. I've always mentioned that, like, hey, my next big money purchase is going to be gears. Well, I kind of deviated away from that. I'm actually going to do it. I'm going to do gears, get that installed, and then do the valve body. And then after that, probably looking at some wheels and tires and or a lift pump. So I know I got that diesel fuel filter kit relocation from that company I just mentioned earlier. What I'm going to do is I'll remove that. I'm looking at the AirDog 2 4G 165 gallons per hour pump and a Beans diesel sump, and get that installed and go from there. So gears, transmission, lift pump, and maybe some wheels and tires later on down the road. So hopefully that clears up some confusion for people that were hoping to see gears before the tires and wheels, but it is what it is. We're gonna get it done. The truck will be in the shop next week. We'll get the gears done, do a little break-in period, change the fluids, and then take her back to the dyno and see how she does. I think there's a lot of power left in the truck with those gears being geared so low. So hey guys, and another thing that kind of came to my attention about changing wheels and tires is, the width, offset, things like that. I don't want to hack up a $50,000 truck, fender wells, I guess you could say, just to fit a wheel and tire combo. I have 37-inch tires now. I have a 22x11 American Force wheel with a 0 offset, which means it's centered. So looking at it, I think they look great. Obviously I've always wanted to switch it up, But I'll show you guys the fender well as well. I don't want to hack up the fender well, and obviously I don't want to stack a leveling kit on top of my lift because it rides so well now. Sorry for the wind noise. So I'll show you guys the wheel well. So if you look in here, I don't know if the lighting's real good, but you can see there's nothing cut right here. All that's factory. I hacked up over here in preparation to actually get the new wheels, but I didn't even need to do that. So now I'm freaking gonna possibly order a new valance. We'll see. But if you look over here, there's a little cutting that happened like right here to fit these, and these are 0 offset. All that stuff here is intact. Looking at that other guy's truck, he had it cut all the way up here, going around, and it was like hacked off right here. I don't want to do that. So, and obviously I don't have a stacked leveling, I don't have a stack or leveling kit stacked on top of my springs, and I want to keep it that way. So unfortunately, when you order a for this lift, a BDS 6-inch 4-link lift, you can't just put springs in there. You actually have to do a whole new low. I think the 4-link, the arms and everything that come with that kit, I called them and asked them, and you can't do that. So the only way to go up to 8 inches correctly is to go through BDS pretty much and do a whole new lift kit from what they're saying. I'm not sure if that's true or not. Maybe y'all could tell me, leave a comment down below if you know. But I just do not want to hack up my wheel wells, and I don't want to get a crappy ride. So yeah, I guess that's a, you know, that's a good thing it didn't happen. I call it a blessing in disguise. My wife did too. Even though I had to drive a crap ton, but we're good to go now, and we're just going to keep it the way she is. Probably put some new tires on it here soon and just be done with it for the time being. Alright guys, that wraps up today's video. So unfortunately, like I said earlier, no wheels and tires, just going to do some gears and maybe some transmission work, and then maybe some lift pumps. So we'll get there, but just wanted to let you guys fill you guys in on what's coming to the channel, and hopefully you guys are enjoying the content thus far. So once again, please comment, like, subscribe, and also check out my Instagram page over there. It's the same as the YouTube channel, OKC_6.7. Put a lot more content on there before I actually make it to YouTube. So if you have anything, go hit me up over there, DM me, let me know what's going on, and see if there's anything else you'd like to see on the truck. But for now on, we're gonna wrap up this video. Hopefully we'll see you guys on the next upload, and thanks for all your support. We'll see you guys on the next one.